Damage reduction, DR Shai, madness I know, but let's take a look just out of interest. This will be a short series and I won't go too in-depth. We know evasion is best choice for Shai when looking at full DP and RBF, but can DR work? Does it have a use? So far, I have learned a few things. When DR starts to kinda work in the current meta EU side, you may need more DR in A side, as I found them to be less accuracy based in RBF, when I was testing out low gear evasion. We will look at how best to use it and how limited it is. It takes time to get gear. But as DR does not work in the same way as evasion, DR means you take the hits at a reduced value and don't 100% dodge the damage. Adding small numbers will not make a huge difference. That being said, I have noticed differences when increasing in values of 30 to 40 DR at a time. Whereas a Musa, Meiwa or Ninja could one combo me at 560-ish DR. They could not at 600 DR. This means they would have to retreat, and I live on. With the chance to heal and continue my disruption, this build relies heavily on well-timed forward guards and RBF mechanics. The forward guards are affected by your DR amount. They really soak up the damage, and I believe last longer the more DR you have. I have managed to face off groups of moderate to good geared players while using well-placed forward guards and avoiding getting knocked over. But 1 KD and it's over. You need to keep that forward guard active anytime damage is incoming. You are constantly in motion and rotating protection. This leaves less opportunity for buffs and debuffs while under attack. It can work. It takes a lot more skill and effort than evasion, so is a fun self-challenge and may improve your skills in other areas, but it's not a winning formula. You are making things difficult for yourself. You need to be okay with dying and looking a fool. Cause you're a Shai in RBF, running full DR. So what's the upside? Well, you may have limited gear options but have a lot of DR and just want to give it a go. That's cool. Look at 600 DR upward on your stats sheet and maybe it will work. You become more tanky these accuracy-based builds, the Musas and Meiwa I talked about. They were eating me alive in my 1.4k evasion build. Now they seem somewhat confused they can't one combo me. Same goes for rangers and archers. Sure, some still kill you fast, but not quite as fast, and some, well, now I can deal with them, whereas I didn't have a chance back in evasion. Well, it's good then, yeah. Yeah, these smaller or single targets that don't have a grab and if you avoid knockdowns. And accuracy-based builds that have given up AP. But even with that increased DR, when a group is hitting you, every hit is landing, and it drains your HP fast. Sure, you can forward guard, but you only have so many, then you have to use his super armor protected moves to avoid CCs. And bam, in comes the damage. It is interesting and I'm not 100% done yet. Still working out styles, may push a little extra gear out of this build. So the next episode, when it's ready, will be my findings and build. From gear, to crystals, to style I found works best, but I do not recommend this path. It's purely out of interest. I'm doing it now so you don't have to. Oh, and sure, if you had all top grade gear and perfect timing, you could really make DR work on a Shai in RBF. But why? Unless you wanna do it for the fun, evasion at lesser gear is 100 times more chill and productive.